The Board of Trustees at Rise, and we're here to celebrate Susan Naylor's birthday, and as we mourn the memory of her son Charlie. Susan's a huge part of Rise Recovery's capital campaign, and really her story motivates a lot of us when we go out and try to raise money to build this campus. Susan and I both lost children to addiction, and nothing motivates you more than not being able to have what you love, and seeing other people struggle with that problem that caused you so much grief. And so Friday was a wonderful breakfast. We had David and Nick Chef share their incredible story of the battle they had with the disease of addiction, and the wonderful advice they provide to people in their books. And we just had a very successful fundraiser Friday, and just so happened that Susan's the birthday girl today, and it made great sense to have a dedication for the center in Charlie's name. I'd like to start with a prayer. We bow our heads real quick. Heavenly Father, this has been a very exciting few days for Rise Recovery, and we thank you for the many blessings you've given us. I want to ask that everyone here know that you are there for them, and that you love them, and that your love is what you want us to share with all those who struggle with this disease. I want to thank you for our families who suffer along with this disease. I want you to bless them and carry them. And I'm asking that today that you give us the strength to say the right things and to give each other love and support in your name. Amen. Okay.
So, we have some special guests?
Yes, we have some special guests.
No? So you can introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi.
Hello everybody, my name is Melissa Reyes, and I'm truly grateful to be here today in front of all you folks to celebrate this outstanding organization. I battled with this for quite a while, and I am extremely grateful for people like you that continue to give, especially Susan, leading the way so we can continue to do the work and help those that truly need it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Travis. I work with the younger group here at Rise Recovery. I went there as a child, and now I'm 27 with 7 years sober, and there's not a day that I walk into work and not want to be there. There's not a day that I don't agree with the mission in which I work for. So thank you so much for making that possible. I work with the younger group, and I get to see a little bit of myself in them every single day. So thank you.
My name is Evita Maureen, and I'm the Executive Director at Rise Recovery. This is the space that you're seeing today. These 2 acres, this lower level and this upper level up here, this is the future home of Rise Recovery. We've been working out of borrowed space for 40 years in church halls, in places where we can't invest the love and the attention and the infrastructure that the people that we serve deserve. And so now that we have, with the support of people like Susan Naylor and Harvey Najim and Gronkowski and all of these incredible lead donors and everyone who's followed along in their path, we will have that dignified space for families to come. And I don't know if for those of you who were able to see David and Nick Chef on Friday, they let us know that they travel the world and have seen hundreds of spaces across our nation in speaking and in education, and they've seen nothing like this. And so to be honored and privileged to have this space in San Antonio for youth, young adults, and families at no charge to them to receive the recovery supports they need is such a blessing and could only be possible with people like you here today. So I would love to introduce Susan to say a few words. She wanted us to keep it simple. Happy birthday. Susan is such an honor to know. She is, if I can describe her in 2 words, her sons. She's Charlie and Will. And she is the reason why I quoted on Friday that Emerson statement that our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. She has shown us so much courage and really a reflection of what recovery is all about. And so we're proud and honored to bring Susan up to share some words today.
Thank you guys for being here today. I didn't know I was going to have to talk, and I thought Rex and I discussed that this was going to be easier than last Friday when I was kind of nervous, but it's not. I'm like trembling. I grew up right over there, like maybe a quarter of a mile over there. I used to walk to the store up here back when times were simple. It's my elementary school, Colonial Hills, Jackson Middle School. Charlie did martial arts when he was 6, right back there. I feel so connected to this area and this space. And the fact that it's free services, it's right in the middle. You know, you can drive from Alamo Heights in 15 minutes and you can drive from that way, the other side of town, in 15 minutes. So I just felt like I was guided here, and what Evita said is true. I've told a few of my close friends, maybe to explain some of my quirkiness the last 12 years. I really believe as a mom, and you dads can maybe take this too, but I think as a mom, our children come from our bodies. And I think when you lose one, some of their soul kind of goes back where it came from. Because I know I became very benevolent when Will passed. And I'd never done anything like that in my life. I'd never done anything charitable. And then when Charlie passed, I just felt a need to, try to save other people, and that was Charlie. Charlie didn't want to see other people suffer, and he would always put them first. And but Charlie was also incredibly humble. Will was out there, and Charlie was always in the background and just wanting to blend. And so I was really particular that we kept this small and just very dear loved ones here today. So I don't know what else to say except thank you all. And I love these people. I love you guys and what you're doing. I wish that Charlie could be here standing with you, because he would be. And I do believe in my heart that if we had found something like Rise before, I think he'd still be here. So we're all going to go forward and bring Charlie's memory on into the future. And as long as I'm around, and I plan on being here for a whole lot longer, we'll keep his memory going. So thank you guys. Appreciate you.
The Skyboat song is one of Charlie's songs. During this song, I'd like you to come up and see your birthday present. In appropriate fashion, we wish Susan a happy birthday. We'd love to hear the bagpipes play happy birthday for her and sing along if you are so inclined. This is a celebration. This is a celebration. program. Please just stay, mingle, love each other. Thank you all so much for being here today to see this beautiful space. Thank you.